The bracket is paired and reassembled. I had to refer back to my photos a couple times to make sure I had everything together correctly. One time-consuming part was cutting the bushings down to be short enough. Probably I could have got shorter ones, but with cutting them I was able to get the exact length. I ended up scraping the paint a little bit to reassemble it. You can see here the whole thing gets pretty hard to manage once it's half assembled and the other half is just kind of flopping around. But overall it's much improved looks wise. We'll see how it performs. I did not take this plastic cover off. I just taped it, painted around it. Alright, all the wiring to the amp is back together. I think it's alright. It's a real mess. The trick here really is to get the wires into a nice neat umbilical that will move correctly when the seat tilts back and forth. Although really the last 5 or 6 years I really haven't ever had a full top on this thing, and I never tilt the seat, but it would be kind of ironic not to let the seat tilt since I put all these damn pivots on it. So anyway, I put tiles down to help me land the seat in there safely without scratching the paint too much. It's taken me 30 minutes to get to this point, so we'll see how it goes. I may end up having to undo some of it. I put this thing in, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years ago, and it works well. It sounds great, but it doubles up the wiring problems because it needs power, ground, and remote turn on. Plus now there's 4 RCA cables that have got to go to and from it. So this is the Audio Control EQS. It's 4 channels, all analog. Don't think it has any crossover. It's just equalization. And then the amp, for anybody that cares, JL XD 400/4. So it's a 4 channel. I think it's like 100 watts a channel. JL Audio, which is good brand, good quality. Never had a problem with their stuff. The panel for this is in my closet somewhere in the house, but I lost one of the screws to hold it on, and I never put it back on because I figured I might need to get under there to tweak the settings, although I don't think I ever did, and they're hard to get to anyway, being under the seat. So far so good. Seat's firmly bolted in. The wires are not too bad. There's basically one umbilical. I need to clean it up, and all the wires go over the seat bracket, which is probably best. And I got to put the cover on the equalizer. The seat tilts pretty well, but we will know once we give it a ride. Hopefully the stereo will work right. Well, it's in. Here's the final product. What I've noticed is that when you tilt the seat forward, there's absolutely no play in it, whereas it used to be a little wobbly. But it's super tight, absolutely no rattle when I drive or any other time. It works really, really well. So we'll see if it lasts. The thing I gotta fix next is the back seat. It's folding kind, and that thing rattles like crazy. One of the joints is in bad shape. It's kind of non-existent.